Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode 9 of the Skye and Skye podcast. I am your co-host, Skye Riley, joined by the always lovely Skye McMillan. Skye, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And for those of you who don't know, we are doing this remotely. I am in Albuquerque and Skye is in Phoenix, Arizona for winter break. How has it been so far out there, Skye?
It's been great. It's nice and warm here, so I can't complain about that. I know you don't like the warm weather, but you know I love it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. What did you do for your birthday? Your birthday was Sunday.
Yes, and so was yours. I went out to dinner on Sunday, and I honestly didn't do that much. I kind of just relaxed.
Yeah, that's always
kind of
nice.
just hung out with my family, you know?
Yeah, that's always nice.
What did you do?
I spent time with the guys, all my teammates and stuff. It was a very eventful, first 4 hours, because we, beat Fresno State and then jumped on the plane, and that plane ride was totally awesome and wicked. And then, just spent the rest of the day with the guys and, celebrated a good day.
Awesome. Well, congrats on the win. That's a huge one for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, it was.
Appreciate you.
It was awesome. That voice you just heard, number 66, 6'5". What you at now?
I'm down to 325 pounds.
325. We have the one and only Taurrian, otherwise known as Teedo, Stafford. Thank you for joining us.
It's always a pleasure. I've been talking to Skye.
Yeah,
talking about checking in with Skye and Skye's podcast. So
yeah,
I'm excited to be on.
He's been on my behind for the past 2 months now. try to get on the podcast, but I'm glad we were able to get you on, buddy. First question: who's your favorite college or professional team to watch right now?
College professional. I'm from Miami, so I'm banging with the Dolphins. We running it up to Tyreek show. You feel me?
Y'all, Dolphins been killing it. What about you, Skye?
I was gonna say the Dolphins. They're super fun to watch right now. And their coach. I feel like I can always get a good laugh with their head coach. So I'm enjoying watching the Dolphins right now.
Mike McDaniels is absolutely killing it. I think the Dolphins is number one offense in the NFL right now, or highest scoring offense.
Yeah, highest scoring in yards per game.
Yards per game. Fins up. I'd probably go. I'd probably take the basketball route right now. I'd probably go Warriors. But these past couple of weeks have been kind of hard to watch them because Draymond put the dude in the chokehold.
Put him in the chokehold.
Yeah, put him in the chokehold. Steph has been hurt. And Clay hasn't been shooting it that well, but it's always great to see the Warriors play. So, but no, we thank you, Teedo, for joining us and for coming on the podcast. And we're just gonna get right into it. You're originally played at Alabama State, or they call it B State or whatever they call it.
State.
Bama State. Yeah,
Bama State.
Yeah. Why did you choose Alabama State coming out of high school?
So it was a long process with my recruiting. So I was originally committed to University of Florida, the Gators. I scored high on my SAT. They ended up flagging my scores. I ended up scoring again. So I had a 1290. Then I came back again and scored a 1330. And by the time my second scores had went through, the first signing they had came, and then all the schools I was committed to. They was we could take you next year, or we could take you this and that. But a lot of HBCUs were man, we want you right now and this and that. And I had a big cousin, shout out Carl Thompson. He was the starting center at Alabama State at the time. And when he hosted me on my visit, it was just I was around my people, and then it was it was locked in to football. It was just football. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you brought up HBCU. What is it like to play for a HBCU, to attend a historically black college and university? What was your time and experience like there at Bama State?
It was one of none. It was every Saturday, every day is it's almost like a movie show. It's like I'm in a movie every day. You bored, you could just walk outside. they turned the college the cafeteria is a fashion. It can turn from a fashion show to a nightclub to a to a day party. So you feel me? Like the cafeteria, the cafeteria. So yeah, but it was one of none. Especially with football and everything going on. But that was like my past. I'm a Lobo now. So
yeah.
As an offensive lineman, you don't get credit enough for what you do and you take the blame for when things go wrong. What's that mentality like for you at that position?
Like I've been playing this for a while. So it's like, you don't really think of that, like when I was a kid, yeah, I wanted to run the ball. I did. I was a receiver, running back, all that when I was in Little League and got early to high school. But like, it's, when you just like you the bottom boys, the ground, the pound, to do the groundwork. Like nobody think when you getting off a plane, you don't think the engineer for building the plane, you think the pilot. So it's like, you just sit back. I enjoy it when I enjoy it. Sometimes they praise us. I can't say like, yeah, they don't praise you. Sometimes they praise us, but most of the time, if it's a bad, you just take what it takes. That's part of the job. So like, I just embrace it.
Did you always play offensive line, or did you play any other positions?
No, I actually, growing up, I was a real quarterback, receiver, played
Mr. All Around.
Yeah, you feel me? Played D-line. When I got to high school, I actually my ninth grade year, I played D-line. I was an all-state, won natty.
Mm-hmm.
We used to run a lot. So the next year, the spring, so some O-linemen went down. I played O-line, and then it was like, you don't have to run all them extra gashes. You kind of O-line.
Yeah.
I bit the bait. I bit the bait. Yeah.
Who are your top 5 linemen in the game right now?
In the game, I'm always go hold it down. Big Titus Howard. Titus Howard, he played with me as my freshman year from Alabama State. He's at Houston, Texas right now. Quentin Nelson. We still got Trent Williams.
Yep.
Trent Williams. That's Trent Williams.
Man.
Trent Williams. Jason Kelsey. He hold it down. He hold it down for small old lineman. He a dog. It ain't nobody too flashy, but like them 4, I can stand with them 4 though. I can stand with them 4 for sure. Like right now.
Yeah. What was it like going from playing for one university, because you attended Bama State for 4 years? What was it like, going there, doing your time for 4 years, and then hopping into the transfer portal and coming to a completely brand new place to ride out your last year?
It was, like I said, everything is experience. At Alabama State, I enjoyed my time there, but like, it's when you are a shark in like a small pond, or I won't say it like that, or like sometimes you reach your ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
You reach your ceiling in certain situations. Like nothing is forever, and like when I had the opportunity, once I graduated, and new coaching changes, and just was like once I just reached my ceiling, I still have good love for the Alabama State, but transferring, coming here, it's a whole new feeling.
Yeah.
It's a whole new feeling. It's a whole different environment. Like from the fan base, from just everyday living, like it's different. It's different for sure. But I just wasn't ready to embrace my new journey, and especially coming here to Albuquerque, finishing out my last chapter. I knew like all the fun, all the games, all the like the old stuff that I'm used to is trying to throw it away and trying to like focus on like something real, something that's going. So, that's an experience coming here.
Now, when I was doing your research, I was taking a look at your pictures. It was Teedo with hair freshman year, Teedo with hair sophomore year, Teedo with hair junior year, and then Teedo with no hair. What made you cut your hair? What, just a brand new start, or?
Yeah, I was always like, I have a baby face. I'm old with no hair, so I tried to keep the hair, try to keep it around.
Mm-hmm.
And like once I just embraced it, like once I got to like my junior year, I was an older guy. I got my first apartment on my own. I'm like, man, I'm grown now. Man. I can't be walking around here with no fade hair and this and that. So I done dropped the top. I had dropped the waves, and I'm like, man, I'm embracing my grown man. So I just didn't want to wanted the new look. I was finding people trying to do my hair and stuff. That's a hassle. I see you women. I praise y'all for sure. You feel me? I praise y'all. Yeah.
Thank you. As a person, I've had a family member play in the NFL, and I know you've had a family member play in the NFL. What is that like for you? And how do you work your way up there?
So like my godfather he played with the Giants back in the 80s or in the 80s late 80s in the early 90s when they won Super Bowl and stuff. But just watching it, I wear his number. He's number 66. He gave me like a new life. He gave me like our situation that I came from. It was an ending to it. It was a better ending to it. I watched every ending in all type of ways coming from where we from, and I was just like, I wanna, you feel me? Like when you seeing those like the bad endings and you seeing like the difficult endings of some people's career and some people's journey, you just be like, you get stuck into like, man, it's just my way of life. It's the way of life. Like, so seeing my goddad and just seeing everything he done and knowing that like it's a different result. It's a different follow the path and you just stay down with it, just stay praying to God and keep everything forward. It's a different ending. It's a better ending to it. So
Now, let me ask both of you, because I didn't have a family member turn professional. How do you see them, move on their day-to-day interactions, or what is it like to, go to family events and gatherings and, see that they're not there, but that they're off doing, bigger things right now?
yeah, my goddad, he's a busy guy. He's always been a busy guy. He come around. He come around when he can come around and just knowing, like you said, like once again, you taking on his life, even as a college student, we are what I looked up to as my goddad. Like my little siblings and stuff, my little cousins and stuff, they see us as college athletes. They think we pros already. They think we got this and that. So, just it's nothing like no bitter. It's nothing like this and that. So you just be like, I'm gonna be that person one day. I'm gonna be that person who I can't come because I'm handling business and everybody know that. So I'm gonna be that person one day. And it's just you just respect them though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dad, just super hardworking. This man there's no such thing as a day off for him. He's always at the gym, always would be running with us to get us back into shape. And it's been such a pleasure having that as a role model to look up to, because not a lot of people get to have that. So I'm just very thankful to be able to look at my dad like that and to be able to have them in that way, because that makes me want to be like that in the future. No days off, still working out, just giving 100%. So I really do enjoy that.
Go ahead, Teedo.
No, I'm gonna say nothing, but I definitely feel you on that one.
The motivation factor is what I'm taking from that, and just the inspiration of each person to want to strive to be like them. Teedo, you're from Florida.
In Miami.
What's your honest impression of Albuquerque as a city, New Mexico as a state? What do you like? What don't you like? What you gonna miss?
Being from Miami and moving to Alabama, then getting off that plane and seeing Albuquerque, you first thing you see is the mountains. You be like, whoa, like I'm gonna live here every day. Like it's cool. You see, driving on the highway, you see the highway. I'm not used to highways doing this and that, so you just seem like, man, it's pretty cool out here. But just coming out here, it's different. It's more like laid back, more chill. Being like I said, being from Miami, it's fast. It's always something you looking. Even as a even as an athlete growing up, it's always you looking around your shoulders. You always keeping yourself. Your awareness is even more because this the situation, the city that you're in. So being here is like slower. You see, people just enjoying their lives. Going about their day. And yeah, I like Albuquerque. Cool little vibe.
I gotta ask, because I already know Sai's answer on this one, but do you like red or green chili, or are you not a chili person?
I won't take no green chili slaughter. Nobody, no slander. No slander from green chili. I'm standing on green chili.
You standing on business.
Standing on business about green chili.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Green chili is the best.
Green chili, man.
Yeah.
Man,
there we go.
I don't know about that.
I gotta know, but you gotta put some green chili on something.
Look, I tried, Teedo. I've tried. Like, I've had the mac and cheese. I done had the enchiladas. I done had the breakfast burrito. How much more green chili can a guy take?
Yeah, I feel you on that one though. But I like a little spice though. So
yeah, I like my spice. That's where I hit with my, Louisiana or my Tapatio, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Teedo keep you in the game.
No, it do keep me in the game. It keep my taste buds.
I was talking to one of my teammates, and I was asking her about Thanksgiving. What are her plans? And she says they put green chili on every single dish.
No,
for Thanksgiving.
That's OD.
No.
That's kind of OD. That's kind of OD.
I've never heard of that, but
I need you to tell me your teammate's name right now and address so we can change
that's confidential.
this. No,
that's kind of OD.
No, that's
teammate.
crazy.
That's kind of OD.
Yeah, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. Teedo, what's the most memorable part of the season for you?
I made a lot of memories. Typically somebody say like Fresno. Yeah, we just beat Fresno. Like I'm from UNM, so a win is a win. But
Yep.
Most memorable part about the season, well, just every day is making memories. Like every Monday, we get together at Caleb house.
Yep.
Have good family gathering. The first time the team bonding at Coach G's house, like I'm from Miami, we don't really see like mansions, like so like we getting off a bus to go chill at a mansion. Like it was like, wow, this is my life. This is my new life. This is my new life.
Yeah.
Who do you think your incredible college football journey for?
You always got to start with God. Been through the ups and downs of this college, from injuries to surgeries to, not surgeries, but but just gotta. I think, like I say, I think my family. I think my mom, my little brother, my baby brother. I think it's him because I'm someone he's look up to. Like my goddad. Like I said, my goddad. You say being busy. My goddad wasn't around. He was just somebody who we held, like, we looked up to. But seeing, like, how my big brother and how my family was raised in a difficult part of Miami. And it wasn't no hope for me. So seeing my little brother growing up and he looked at me as a hero. He looked at, like I said, at that one meeting, look at me as, like, somebody who do no wrong, somebody who own the world. Like, he could call his teacher and say, be quiet, Mom. My brother go get you. Like, he talking to his teacher.
Yeah.
So I think it's to him, and I just keep going for him and keep thinking to God.
What's one piece of advice you would give to someone in high school wanting to play at the D1 level? Whether that's, in the weight room, in the classroom, on the field as an offensive lineman. Like, what's one piece of advice that you give them?
What I can say is fall in love with the gym. Fall in love with the gym. Fall in love with just the grind of your sport. Don't love the sport for what it gives you, the games, the touchdowns, this and that. Fall in love with the grind of your sport. Fall in love with waking up at 6 a.m. Like me being an older guy, as soon as we got in camp, I automatically missed summer workouts.
Facts.
So,
2 minutes.
2 minutes. The first practice, I'm like, I miss summer workouts. Like, and then when I get in the season, I think I kind of miss camp.
Yeah.
So like I say, just fall in love with the grind. Just fall in love with the heartbreaks. Fall in love with all of it because it's a step. Like if it was easy, like, I know we all hear this. It's so cliche for our coaches. If it was easy, everyone would do it. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people right now when we up having a full, like I text people when I get out of practice after a full day of practice, they talking about good morning.
Yeah.
In my life right now, it's we're finna go in the evening.
Yeah.
They talking about good morning. Like, they just waking up. Like, I done had 2 workouts in the practice.
Why are you so tired? You do a day in the life.
Yeah, you come do it. But yeah, that's all. Just fall in love with it.
I know you already touched on it, but what are your plans for after college? Like, are you graduating December? Are you graduating in the spring? What do your plans look like after that?
I'm actually enrolled in master's, getting my MBA in accounting and accounting and management. So I graduated from Alabama State in the spring, but yeah, hitting the ground running. I'm still pursuing my master's degree. I should be done within summer or next December. So I'm gonna be a Lobo alum.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so soon as the season over, just hit the ground training, getting ready for the job, getting ready to test my number out there. But like I say, but that's my plans for out there. But just on some like everyday, just having a success or having a backup plan. I took internship, so I'm getting into banking. But I wanna get into I'm gonna get into do an internship with the Detroit Lions or Atlanta Falcons for like the PR team and get into marketing, digital marketing. So I got my undergrad in communications, finance and communications. So I want to use my communication side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's your favorite thing to bake before we move on? Sorry, Sai.
No, you're
What's your
good.
favorite thing?
You say the bake?
Yes.
I'm not really a baker. Cook. I
Okay.
can cook. I can cook a lot of food. You can ask about. I could everything like so go to dish. Like if I want to impress somebody, I can do like I can take them to like a Caribbean. I can make some Caribbean food. So I can make like some brown stew chicken, rice and peas, cabbage, macaroni. Like a food to get to. That's my favorite thing to make. Like if I'm trying to impress, give me some company or like test my. So yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Skye? What's your dish that you can cook your tail off?
My go-to is salmon, Brussels sprouts, and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I feel like you can never go wrong. And I'm trying to become vegetarian is like what I want to do in the future.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to stay away from meat. So I feel like salmon's a good one.
Now let me ask, is that like hand mashed potatoes or
like the box?
Or the box or is that the Costco, or
it's
it doesn't
the
matter?
box just because I'm in college right now.
Yeah.
But for Thanksgiving, I'm mashing up those potatoes and cooking them up. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a workout. That's a grind.
Okay.
That's a grind.
Yeah, you surprised me with Brussels sprouts. Some people be like broccoli, mashed potatoes, salmon. Okay, you kind of bougie with it.
Yeah. Brussels sprouts, yep.
I think myself, I'll probably do tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, you can't mess. Yeah,
you can never go wrong with tacos.
I've met some people who went wrong with tacos though. But you can't go wrong with tacos though.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah. You shouldn't. I don't know if you can tell the type of man that Teedo is and his outlook on things. What you might hear next probably will shock you and surprise you. Teedo, one of the things that you probably forgot that you told me is that you wanted to come on the podcast and you was gonna say a poem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did say that, huh?
Yeah. So Teedo writes, and this is a 2-part question. Not really a question. The second one's not really a question. It's more of a direction. But the first part is, what made you start getting into writing? And then secondly, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and drop a poem for us.
When I was young, I got into like a lot of stuff was going on. I was a guy who really didn't like talking to I felt like misunderstood, talking to my parents, talking to teachers. I had like a lot of brothers and sisters, but like I was kind of like young, feel like I was kind of misunderstood. And I just was like writing one day. Then she that's my best friend. She's like my best friends now, Janaya. When I got into like high school, it was a girl I liked it. And she was the only one in the poetry club. I'm like, I do poetry, right? She's like, you do? I'm like, yeah. No. I ain't write one in a minute.
Yeah.
She's talking about, we got a poetry meeting in like 2 days. You want to come? Like, bet. I started writing.
Yeah.
I'm writing. And then me and her just end up getting cool. And then we just end up bonding over poetry. Like, to this day, I can show you her. She just wrote me something, or I write something, and we'll just talk. So, like, I just got into it. And, like, Janaya, like I say, that she, like, one of my best friends now, she boosted it. Like, she was like, you're really good at it. Like, don't stop. Don't care. Like, I didn't care about the whole football, the jock, that kind of, like, image. Because I'm me. So, like, she was just like, she brought that side of me, like, be who you are. Like, don't fall into don't fall into cliches. Don't fall into that. Be who you are and be comfortable at who you are. So, yeah, that's why I started writing poetry. I got into it. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to go ahead and pull something out.
I actually wrote something about the season. It's like during the season. It was like during the season. It's called Keep Going. Keep going, they say. When it all hit the fan, everyone they ran. Nothing is left but aspirations in you. I know it's hard dealing with pain, but righteously, the only person needed in that moment is you. Dwelling on things you cannot change will not only damage your spirit, it will wander your brain. Like, maybe I should have done this different, or maybe I should have done that different. But no matter how far the setbacks seem to be, I'd rather go out, give my all than living with regret of knowing I had more in me. Keep going. My Teedo Bill.
Man, that snaps. That snaps. Teedo, I wanted to thank you, brother, for coming on. And I know this has been in the works for a while, but man, I appreciate you and your heart and your time here, and you touched my life and everything that you've done and keep, continue to do. And it's just been amazing and incredible to watch.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much for coming on too. It's been a pleasure, getting to know you and meeting you for the first time. I've never talked to you before. So I always love meeting new people on this podcast. And I just want to say thank you. Thanks for sharing your poetry. I love that. That's awesome. And I just wish you the best of luck in the future. And I can't wait to see what you do.
Yeah, appreciate you. And it's an honor to be on the show, be on the podcast. And I thank you guys for having me.
And Teedo, I'm gonna let you go ahead and kind of take us out, man. Go ahead and say whatever last thing is burning on your chest or in your heart.
Ain't too much. Just we appreciate you, Lobo Nation. We Skye and Skye. They doing something that's very touching for the student athletes and bringing out that the different side other than just the jersey and the helmets and the shoes. So once again, thank you, Lobo Nation, and thank you for Skye and Skye for having me on the podcast.
That was Taurrian, Teedo, Stafford on the Skye and Skye podcast. Me and Skye, we thank you for joining us and listening to us. We hope to see you soon. Go Lobos.
Go Lobos.
Go Lobos.